Alright, hey, hello again. And welcome back to the stream. We're continuing the Final Fantasy 14-15 collaboration event on Final Fantasy 14. So, where we last left off, I had attempted to kill Gerudo and had my ass handed to me. And I'm probably going to have it again. I'm still learning some of the mechanics on this game. So here we go. The airship is ready to bear you and Noctis into battle. Are you prepared for... Are your preparations in order? Proceed. Without further ado then. See if I can keep Noctis alive. Be right back. Grab a dog. Oh boy. Our goddess is yet not our goddess. Maybe something else, that is. Flee for the place we must. That's a male version of the Gerudo. Clamorous creatures. Why have they summoned me? What strange land is this? Ah, the chosen king Noctis, so that is the way of it. Yours was a presence that drew me hither. Very well, take up your weapon, chosen king, and face me, and we shall see if you're worthy of my power. on, let's kick his ass. Hell yeah. Come on. Yeah. Damn. Well, that sucked. What am I fucking up? Well, we'll do it a little easier this time. Try this again. Skip the cutscene and go right into it. him up. God damn. Oh shit, I'm getting my ass kicked. God, I gotta keep her focused on me, definitely. Try this again. Jesus. How do I beat him? Like crap. Alright, stand by for a minute. Okay. Let's try this again. I think I know what to do now. on! Knock this, get out of there! Oh, come on. Oh, if it wasn't for that last bit. It's keeping Noctis alive. Try this for the 6th time. Yeah, come on. No. Fuck. Come on. So, hang on, Grayson. Come on. Active time limit. Ready. Come on, 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 come on. Hell yeah. God damn, Nock. And we defeated it. Fuck. Holy shit. Pack a serious punch, Grayson. I'm impressed. Crystal is chosen well indeed. I acknowledge your strength, Noctis. Yours and your companion both. Man, what is it with gods and trials? Do you always have to be so skeptical? So it is decreed, at the world's peril, do we grant our power until the untested. Man, the regalia is running. Apologies for the delay. She's unlike anything I've seen before, so it took me a while to get acquainted with the regalia. As good as new. Seriously? I owe you big time. Noctis, there's so much left undone in the S. Your presence here is an anchor, allowing me to link the two worlds for you. I shall open the way. Oh, cool. Tarry not, for the gate cannot remain for long. Got it. Thanks. Divinities. 1 minute they're trying to kill you, the next they're helping you. I'll never understand them. Thanks for the company, Grayson. It was nice going around the world with you. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna hang out again. Well, better get moving. I got a promise to keep. After all, take care now. Okay. Before I just went into the portal, I could have sworn I saw a woman amidst the light, an eternal, ethereal beauty dressed in all white. I saw her too. It seems she was waiting for Noctis, guiding them. I only assume that they share a deep bond. Well, then perhaps that was his fiancée. Perhaps so, perhaps not. The soul person could have been enlightening us, has vanished into the light. Well, whatever Noctis' fiancé may be, I do hope they are reunited. Right. Well, events are still fresh in my mind. I should return to my office and put pen to parchment. Master Sid, many thanks for your cooperation. But most of all, thanks of all I reserve to you, my dear adventurer. In all, no small part due to your help, Noctis managed to find his way home, and my article can reach cinematic conclusion. See that you do not miss it. Strangely charismatic young man was Noctis. In the end, we never learned the circumstances of his coming here. But he has things he must get back home to do. As that Garuda being said, perhaps this was a trial that he had to overcome along this journey. At any rate, old friend, I believe our work here is done. Whatever the long road may weary, may Noctis ever ride in the light of the crystal. I wonder how I unlocked the regalia. Magic armor. Okay, so how do I go about getting the regalia? Give me a second here. Well, that completes the special quest for the, oh my god, my brain went out. For the collaboration. But I could still unlock things like, water cannon. Unlock things like the regalia if I collect enough gold saucer points before the time is up. Cool little side. Let's see, call the sea. The steps of fall. Okay, steps to fall. Stand by for just a minute. A gold saucer. Carrying some. So it would be better if I'd stocked up before this event. Alright. Let's see what's going on the main stage. What the hell's my map? I'm losing my mind. There we go. Oh. Fucking Yojimbo, huh? We look forward to the petition and events to come. Fuck. Shit. Interesting. Alright, let's do the heart of the world. Continue on the main quest. On the expansion for, of Heaven's Word.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha. Hearthstone, 'twas called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us.
Yeah, I
On that
finished,
occasion,
but,
the company of heroes put him down before he could do too much damage.
but I didn't unlock the regalia yet. I have to do a whole point system. I might have to wait till next year and earn all the points, like 200,000 of these special points, and I've only got so long to do it. So, yeah, I completed the quest, but I didn't get them out I wanted, not yet. So I might have to wait till next year. So for now, I finished that quest, so I'm doing the main story of the expansions now. Heaven's Ward.
But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we
Yeah,
were not so
but I got the
fortunate.
summon.
Weary of ravaging
was my
our
main goal.
shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
Yeah, that won't go over too
The
well.
area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
I don't know if I have
Aye,
enough time to do
the
it.
thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood.
Nothing else matters.
Given the quantity of
I'll have to pull up
crystals stolen
Final
to feed
Fantasy
him
15
and his
so I can
legion
show you
of
how the
thralls,
regalia flies
we
in
can
that
be
game.
fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations. If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall
Okay,
a
Oscar?
larger settlement, even lesser.
Calm down. You're good. How's work?
That cannot happen. The primal must be stopped.
How's work treating you today?
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the Primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The company of heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Ugh, pardon me.
Admiral, if I may.
Speak freely, Marshal.
How's work treating you today?
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told.
Hold on. Alright. I'll be right back. I need the heart to do something. Show me. Let me do it. Come on. Felix. Dude, stop running away from me. Alright, go lay down. Alright. And I'm back.
If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at
I was
Mount
asking Daniel earlier, how's work treating you today?
But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe. But I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed two ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan. This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel.
All right.
Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
Okay. Jesus. Fucking hound.
Twill be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well. Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait.
Fucking back is killing me.
Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa Lominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
Yep. As always. There we go. Beings held as gods also existed in what you call the Far East. Legends tell us they walked among us in the days of yore, but I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should have been that I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I've come face to face with the primal, I do begin to understand why Garleans fear them so. What is it? A message, Admiral. I judge it best be delivered at once. I am listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan. One of the company of heroes? Details are yet hazy, Admiral. We have dispatched one of our own to question the individual. I am disinclined to put any store by this claim, and even should it be true, it is said that none of the company heroes have bested Leviathan, and we know they've went about it. If this man is of their number, what could he tell us, and what do we not know already? And yet, having wagered, when it says survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, can we afford to ignore this man? If his testimony could yield us any manner of advantage, should we not hear it? Damn it all. The twin vessel will soon be ready. We have no time to wait for the Maelstrom report on the support Primal Slayer's claims. Greason, seek him out and learn what he knows. At very least, it will spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning of idleness. To the man you're looking for, I believe he resides in the Grey Fleet, in the lower Storm Private sent the question from could already be in the vicinity immediately. Okay, we're back. Somebody with a regalia. Oh, that's cool. Now look here. You'll have to have your bloody story right after I carry those sacks of grain. Oh, this guy again. But sir, it's not what you said before. You had picked up those oranges for you before I mucked out the chocobo stables, before I rolled the millstone over the mill, and before... Gods, man, I've worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days. And you're here complaining? But I suppose some of you ain't made for the rougher stuff. Alright. Alright, I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Thompson ain't generous soul. Now pick your ears up, because I ain't repeating myself to the modest sea. Besides, there's only so much epicness a man can take in one sitting. You can. The tale to an epic story over the dead primal. Now, Leviathan, huge, no mistake, to give us the idea each of his scales is about as wide across as a member's long. That no means fate, let me tell ye. When I fought him, I could barely see for all the brine he was pelting me with. Must have been the lagoon's worth, at least. He even knocked me trusty axe out of my hands in one stage. Of course, it provided to be a grave mistake. What happened next? Why, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots. But not wanting to take all the glory for myself, I let me mates and the company heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic. May up too modest now. There's some as say you can never truly beat Leviathan. But you've got to learn to live with him and make best of a bad situation, not the company though. It's you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean. I was just enjoying the attention, is all. I take it back, everything I said. I never was part of the company heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward and nothing. I'm Chocobodon. No, I'm the maggots ye find wriggling in Chocobodon. I have to lie to women to tumble them. And that's... don't happen. That doesn't happen much. Me member's tiny. It's pathetic. Oh my god. Oh, that's hilarious. That's pathetic. What? Norm Macdonald died today? Ugh. God damn it. Yes, Leviabetus. And he just said that he doesn't get... He's pathetic. He's got a tiny member. And he doesn't get to roll with women. Daniel, can you hear the dog barking at all, by any chance? I sure as hell didn't fight Leviabetus, but I have seen him with me own eyes. 'Twas... I'll be right back again. Man, Oscar's full of puppy shit today. I'm happy he's doing... Oscar's full of puppy shit today. I'm happy he's doing better, but... Well, it's in, out, every 2 seconds. Now, where was I? It was a few years back when I was working as a baker's hand. I was shirking me duties one day, loitering about the harbor, when I saw it. A great big massive sea serpent, some miles off the coast, with a fleet of galleons straight for its canyons firing. I was bloody scared. I soiled myself right then and there. What? Oh gods, just remember that day made me soil myself all over again. Wait, if you're asking about Leviabetus, it's meaning you're planning to fight him, ain't you? Well, take care, he really is terrible, dreadful, I tell you. If you're not careful... Ow, goddamn. He'll end up in his gullet, or at the bottom of the sea. Why, you worthless lion horse. I can't believe you made me handle Chocobo. Grace in the Smithina, were you able to learn aught of use against Leviathan? I beg your pardon? Leviabetus? I see. That is fortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. We await for you at the Morby dry docks. Pray you make your way here as soon as you're able. That shit is fucking funny. Let's pull my Magitech armor out. Let's fly. Stand ready of your encounter with Lord or Whirl. Here we go. Gonna go fight Leviathan. Now that look. I know that look. You are ready. He is mouthy today. Having been constructed in some haste, the Whirl said the Horror Eater. The Whirl Eater may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She has been fitted with what our friends at Nalgene are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over the water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. Oh, cool. It is expected that the Shaglin and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. According to the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Thacred and Yossi, I will have you assist in the effort. Good. If it is to fulfill the purpose of the diversionary force, my god, my brain is going out on me. Must not want numbers, but by your leave, I would too volunteer my blade. We would welcome it, having seen you fight in Sapsa. I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. If you would join the 3rd Levy and Lady Yaguri in the 5th. If I could talk right. But the word has for one man who has made the sport of slaying gods. Only these. Go warily for the sea, and an forgiving place to wage war. May navigators guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments, and add a few words of my own. Now, we'll have the utmost faith in you, Greason. May the crystal bless you and keep you. Ooh. Oh boy. Now we're forming a party. 4 DPSs, 2 tanks, 2 healers. Average wait time less than 5 minutes, so we got some time to wait. So let's wait, guys. Oh shit! That was fast. Commence. Hell yeah, come on, get our 2 DPSs going. Come on, guys. Okay, one more. One more. There we go. No, I don't look as flushed out. Let's fight Leviathan. There he is. You piece of wormy shit. Well, let's leave the party on a barge. To fight Leviathan. Fuck him up. Hi, Leviathan. Leviabetes. Come on, guys. Keep it up. Focus on me. Focus on me. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, come on. Stay focused on old grease. Focus your attacks on the... Yeah, come on guys, we're almost there. Hell yeah, guys, we're almost there. Fuck yeah, come on. Where are you? Ah, we beat him. Fuck yeah. Not bad. Yeah. Do it the easy way. Well, that wasn't bad at all. Nice.
Tight.
Defeat the king of the world. Man, there was no, like, big thing like the last ones. Knowing the urgency of the business, I thought I'd best refrain from making conversation in the past few visits, but today I permit myself a few words. Truly privileged to have the honor of admitting a hero such as you. You are an inspiration to us all, and you know more. Admiral waits command wink. Nice.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have, had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks.
That's right.
"'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service."
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well.
Oh, Martha, she gets
Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would...
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment. But if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Now you want to... Oh, there we go. Feel better? Here, say hi. Good dog.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'ashtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then. But know that it will lead to no good end.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Quest complete. Getting close to that, well, let's see what's next on the main. '90s weapon, huh? Jesus. Your arrangement. I'm keeping my letter in eventually. To the south stands the gate. To the pier, small fishing vessels. Look for the man. Present the letter to him, and he serves as the gatekeeper. Serves. Very watching just the shadows. Here we go. Ah, the lovely rain. Wait, Disciple of War? Or magic? Okay. There you are. Jump! Inconspicuous man. You got business venture, huh? So you're the man the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of thing or two, but it's been a while since I saw his shite-eaten grin. But with all the doe-eyed wedges around about, I expect he's got his hands full. You must be the Far Easterner, Melbred says. Wants to train with us. Welcome to Lamicia, my lady. I'm Yuri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess that I first learned of your organization and I had certain preoccupations as the nature of the membership. It would seem I was mistaken. Excuse me. You're not the first to say that. Lamicia is a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I keep to the shadows, but we've got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business to remain unseen. And so you've adopted fighting techniques suited for this purpose, I see. I know the presumptuous of my art, and doesn't of the shadow. 'Tis in the stealth that our strength lies. This is where we might learn from each another, I think. Then what in 7 Hills are we waiting for? If you'd come with us, you agree of do what's it, we can get acquainted in more private surroundings? Ha! That didn't come outright, did it? As a reason, I shall remain with these people at the time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separate from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. You have been a true friend to us Demons, and no words suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long I have begun imparting my martial knowledge of the people of Eorzea. When the time comes, I would be my honor to welcome you as a student. Cool. Through the maelstrom. Much has much has occurred since I first beheld Aerosaria for the galleon's deck. Suffice to say, I did not envision being invited to play a part in your normal struggle. But forgive me, but I have kept it over even long doubtless. We must press your business around. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. When you next meet Lee, please relay her my humblest thanks. Would that I could not do that in person, but I must need to fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior Light. Hey. Alright. Entering Solar. Slow Tuesday. Ophinia, how you doing?
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elidibus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most...
Oh, god damn it.
Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long. Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
What of them?
My lady, The Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
Uh-oh.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
It is done, my lord. Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
Uh-oh. Through the maelstrom. Nice. Trying to fade it soon. Okay. Our friends, the very Isle itself, everyone and everything. No, it avails not to speculate. Send word if there are any developments. Until such time does, we must remain firmly focused on which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak on a different matter, one closer to me. It concerns the fluctuations which previously attributed to the good of King Mughal the 12th. That the king is no more is a blessing for which we have you to thank. Yet all is not well in the 12-wood. Our latest readings reveal an ongoing asteroid disturbance of considerable magnitude. They may even suggest the presence of a primal. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigation, and I would have you... Celia, I do not wish to be interrupt, but we have a problem. What does it matter in the problem? A band of refugees hailing from Udall this time. It seems to expect to afford the treatment give to the domains. At present, they are from the 7th Haven, awaiting a formal response. I see. I shall meet them at once. Let's do it. You know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Consider what will happen if you do so. Word will spread, and more will follow. Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear their suit. Greason, I should be grateful of your presence at this meeting. Let's go get this gill. So I gotta clear out the quest because it's gonna drive me nuts if I don't. Hey, complete! Woohoo! Nice. On back. I'll just keep me waiting. My name is Bithynia. I am the lead of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. 12 be praised. It is you. We were ready and willing to work, same as the Gnomings. Just give us a task and we'll see it done. Pray calm yourselves. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know not of your situation. Beg your pardon. I ain't so good with words. We've been living in the scrapes of Udal for years, trying to piece together a life and replace the one what God took. They say there's work, but there's not for an honest man, not as wouldn't sully the soul sooner than the palms. Any road, the flames do not do what they can do for us, of course, but it ain't near enough. And it's only getting worse when the calamity brought us to our knees with the rich bastards in the city didn't help us up. They climbed on our backs. I don't pretend to be clever, but even I can see what's coming. I knew we had to run. The only question is where. And when it came to Reverend's Toll, I mean, you took them foreigners, didn't you? So you'd surely do the same for us. I fear the situation is rather more complicated. While it is true that we accepted the domain's petition for aid, that decision was the product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight, but pray understand that this is not possible for an organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity. And so, with the great regret, I must deny your request. But you got nowhere else to go. You're turning your back on us? If I might have a word. Ill tidings from Udal, my lady. Avada has been wounded. What? How is it? How? Is it serious? Cannot be certain. Cannot be certain, but I fear it might be according to the flames. The refugees started a riot. They went wild, apparently, lashing out at any and everyone. This can't be right. They would. Why would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstrations were meant to be peaceful. Seven Hells, now the Blades have an excuse. They'll round up and kill anyone who tries to resist. Listen, please, if you won't help us build a new life, at least keep the ones we've got. The lady. We are not the ones to stand idly by and watching us suffer. However, until we know more of the circumstances surrounding the riot, I am not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine the refugees tackle that provocation, then our responsibility will have to answer for their actions. How can you be so blind? Find out quickly. If he's in danger or worse, I would have you and none other by his side. Thank you. Pray not concern yourself with the matter we were discussing earlier. Yet, Emperor will see to it. It's being treated in the hourglass. Hurry, Greason. Okay, here we go. Let's go to Udal, see what's going on. Pardon me.
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well. Ul'dah, on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident. There is a restlessness in the air. Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see how's everything going. Ugh.
Ul'dah is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life. To an Ul'dan, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence. So where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the Calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'dan way of thinking, they may as well not exist. Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor. Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight. This has prompted more and more Uldans to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers. While more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry. The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest, nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence. That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
Okay, cool. Let's see what's ring. Not ring. Told you before, it is all but inevitable that an existence of this kind would eventually occur, given the rising tensions within this Sultanate. Nevertheless, I have reason to believe that this particular riot may have begun spontaneously. Have I piqued curiosity? Good. Then you will accompany me to the Hall of the Flames. I would hear the great Merlin has to say on this matter. Now is a good time, Private Grimm. My hands are full dealing with the refugees. Precisely a matter of time to discuss, General. Back on your feet already. Grimm, I see. My memories of the riot are still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation? Not entirely. We secured the city soon enough, but not before the unrest had spread to the surrounding territories. Pockets of resistance remain throughout the inland. We have sent what forces we can spare to root the last Belgrants, but the progress is slow. They are damnably elusive. I can imagine, given the majority of the refugees live outside the walls, it stands to reason that they would know the lay of the land. What I do not understand is how they came to be so well prepared. Before my little accident, I observed several of the refugees were armed, and not with butcher's knives or pitchforks, but with military martial weaponry. I need hardly add such equipment so closely. None could deny the tensions between Udal's industry and the refugee population have increased since the Nomans were turned away, but would that motivate a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. And would those who have not even a single guild to spend, who could not survive without the aid provided of the Immortal Flames, such would be sooner to sell weapons and bring bear against the benefactors. Come to the point. Very well. My point, General, is that the powder keg of discontent was not set by chance. These events are deliberately set in motion, and now order must be restored. This is my first duty. Until it is done, any investigation can wait. I do not have time to discuss. My scouts will be returning soon. Ugh. General's no fool. He keeps his own counsel, and with good cause. Were he to claim without necessary proof that these riots were instigated by outside forces, the monasteries would accuse him of attempting to shirk responsibility. After all, he is the Sultana. He and the Sultana have been the most outspoken proponents of refugee aid. Regardless, they will face harsh criticism in the days ahead. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but we have far more faith in your abilities, Greece, and therefore I propose that you conduct your own investigation, independent of the authorities. To that end, I would have you make inquiries in the settlements suspected of the harboring belligerents. Commander Swift will know which they are, and he may balk at a request of such information, but I have no doubt that you can persuade him with your silver tongue. Maybe I shall seek answers in my own way, after which we can regroup and share our findings. Well, then shall we. Pardon me. Okay. Look at those some of the safe Private Graham, do you? Such information in the wrong hands and leaving countless soldiers. Even so, wisdom is yours. You are an able individual. Even with the ties to the flames, may you be suited to aspiration. Brass blades reported suspicious activity in the vicinity of Last Hope. It may be unrelated to the events, but we doubt it is. I suggest you begin seeking to the blaze posted there. Oh my god. Wake up, Chris. And what brings you adventure? Search for refugees? Well then, you've come to the right place. And I mean those refugees. Oh no. You won't find them here. Most of the people of Lost Hope have come to accept their situation and are content to pass their days in quiet peace. Outsiders have trouble understanding that, like the merchant who passed through recently. A gorgeous fellow who's awfully appealing, I could say. I was sad to see him go. I didn't expect to send you, Greason. Taste means someone has work. The refugees who left the merchant have yet to return, and I am increasingly concerned that suspicion is correct. Have you Fogust to talk about? Never mind, speak to I'll explain everything. There's the baby chocolate. All right. Don't hurt me. I'm not one of them. Beg your pardon. You're the flames, but you're not with the flames. I see. But you speak with me, then I take you agree to help. Well, be praised for that, because I haven't a moment to waste. Everyone knows the flames are on the march. The other have fallen into this fantastic spell, but not I. Promise of the revolution or retribution of holding a ruling class is a counter-taking which is owed. A childish fantasy. I did everything I could to dissuade the others from leaving, but few would heed my words. Now that one of our idealists have returned, however, the madness of the merchant's plans is plain to see for all. Look behind yonder tent, and you'll understand why. Even now that he babbles incoherent, so traumatized by his bloodshed that he... Oscar is very moody today. In fact, that I'm not leaving Surat yet. I have no doubt the merchant will lead the remainder to their doom. I beg you, find them before he does. What are you doing? Don't draw, don't draw, don't draw, don't draw, don't draw. Why didn't you run away from me? You could have escaped together, then why? Why did you just stay here? Who are you? What do you want? It is true I follow the merchant. May the gods strike me down for my folly. What they will not give, they will take, he said. When he asked me, he revealed a cache of weapons that he brought to employ the size control. Fate. I thought about running then there, but others were excited. He split us in 2 groups and sent us off on our own. But then when the flames found us, we didn't know what to do. Our leader tried to parlay with theirs, but they started arguing, and then the fighting, and then everyone was fighting. And the flames were shouting to give no quarter. And, oh God, the other group, they're still out there. If we don't stop them, they'll be massacred like mine. Start ring, except the other groups are hiding in the cave south of Lost Hope. But to approach them would be fruitless. You would sooner call us agents of the Sultana and try to kill us than listen to reason. Why the twins might have been D&D themselves, a pox on all bloody sellswords. They were supposed to train us to fight, but the one he sent us vanished during the struggle. If only we had never listened to the merchant's ridiculous claims. He said our cause was righteous, but the gods would never suffer defeat. Okay, cool. Found us. Everyone grab a gear and make for the interview part. Disappointed by word. You beat him like nothing, the Almighty. What are we gonna do now? Ba-da-da-da. Come on. Oops, wrong way. I'm getting kind of hungry. How's everybody doing right now? Okay. You returned. Did you find my brother? What are the twins? What happened? I see. Well, you had no choice, but better a handful of them beaten from you than a lot butchered by the flames. Tell me what the merchant had to say. It was what? Unless he went to Stone Throw to recruit others. Uh-oh. Not good. Terrified Roshi with a silent stand, shady figure who is trying to stir dissent among his throat. Okay, search Stone Throw for the circle. Okay, let's fly. Woo! All right. Have you seen my parents? Uh-oh. They told me they would stay with the other Sniffle, and they said they'd be back soon, but it's been days. They told me to stay here with the others, and they said be back soon, but it's been days. They left me with a man from Odal. The man said he was going to change everything and make it so we could live out inside the walls with everyone else. I like it when he said that. I didn't like it when he talked about making rich people pay. Everyone looked so angry, and I got scared. Say, mister, you looking for someone? I mean the man who left with my parents, but I don't know where he... Oh, look. Over there, I think that's him. Oh, well. I'm sure these gullible will shy be my next victim. Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up. He's getting away. Get him, mister. Gotcha, little shit. Oh, you again. Why are you pursuing me? Treason or revolution? That's preposterous. Who has filled your head with these lies? Refugees? Self-same refugees who terrorize the streets of Uda? Ha. You have no evidence. Not a company level offense. You have no right to detain me. For sake of argument, let's say I did do these things you claim. Surely you think I would give quorum or about politics? It was my business. Only business. We both know I'm not the one you want. However, if you agree to protect me, I swear I shall tell you everything. Oh, fuck! What was all the commotion? 7 calls. Tell them to search the area. The killer may be close. Hold adventure. I would know about your relationship with the victims. Man responsible with recent arrests. Mayhap he owes his murderer a debt of gratitude. In any case, obviously, you are one who seek. You may carry on with your investigation side. Go to the steps of Udall. Well. Hi.
Are you done streaming?
No. It's still going. Let me mute it.
Excuse me, call Martha what? When I get out of hand.
Leviabetus? Dale may not be watching anymore. He might be just lurking. Jesus, touchy. Alright, let me complete this and I'll roll up.
Okay.
Watch you yeah. Oh. You know, that's why I had a hard time cleaning. That was a urine destroyer, not the shampoo.
Well, that's good for, like,
urine.
Waste. It's just using them.
Okay, well that was in my stream. Alright.
You don't want to talk about it.
Well, I had it muted before you decided to yell at Daniel. Alright, let's complete this. Where's the merchants? Tell. He was on civil murder private. He was silenced. Too many knew his face. And he was ready to divulge his secrets. Do not despair. Though we may close our land in the true future. The rights. Okay. Well, I think this is where we're gonna call it today. We're almost about 3 hours into it, a little under 3 hours. And I'm gonna get me something to eat. But I'd like to thank everybody for hanging out and seeing the conclusion of the 14-15 collaboration. And continuing the main quest going into Heaven's Ward. Alright everybody, well you have a great day and take care, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.